There's a lot of potential apocalypses out there, all of which could end humanity. The zombie apocalypse, giant meteors, super volcanoes, the earth flooding, the earth heating up, aliens invading. We all nuke each other. But one of them is the premise of Snowpiercer, and that is that the world is covered in ice and snow in a giant blizzard. And everyone then moves onto a train because reasons. Well, I'm in command of that train, and I am in charge of the last remnants of human civilization. Success means survival, failure means death. We're gonna survive the apocalypse in Frostrain 2. First, we need to choose our conductor. Then we need to make our first decision. Do we want more supplies or a rare artifact? I'm gonna choose the artifact. Then we need to make a decision. We'll get into the details of this, but right now I'm gonna do that. And let's see what our first artifact is. That's gonna be delivered by a quadcopter drone. Oh wow, do we wanna execute one of our people? I guess the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Trade. We get 6 experience, which is gonna boost us all the way to level 3, which is gonna maximize how many cards we can have. And now what we need to do is pass our first node. Ooh, let's go ahead and head over here and get our first little bit of supply as we pass it. So we just passed it. We got 2 supply, then we can call in a drone to add some cars. So I'm thinking that these Knights of the Red Frost can really increase happiness outpost here. So we're gonna plop that right in there. We're gonna get another train, and this is gonna be a newsroom. Ooh, I love the Guild of the Explorers. They do some pretty cool stuff. So we're 4 out of 5. We leveled up our hero pretty quickly. We just kind of got lucky with some events, and that does happen. So as we go, essentially we're trying to outrun a blizzard. If the blizzard catches us, everyone gets cold, everyone gets unhappy. And here's the interesting thing about this game. Losing doesn't happen from dying. Losing happens from dropping your happiness, and people like, we don't like you as a conductor, and you're out. So right now we're just generating a little bit of happiness. Our first decision's been made. Effectively, our conductor, this lady, starts with these shanty carriages, which don't generate any happiness. So what we need to do is get rid of that, and get rid of that pretty quickly. The way we do that is we do some research, which when we get all the way down here, we can finally upgrade the shanties. One of the things we can do is make the shanty carriages generate at least 5% or 5 happiness. So after hitting here, we're gonna go ahead and just choose that route. Now, when we pass a rare one, we get a supply and an artifact drone. So artifacts are extremely powerful. We've already got 3 at this early stage of the game, and make that a whopping 4. So if no passengers enter the carriage, produce 1 happiness. With the shanties, we're gonna have a lot of people. So I'm thinking we actually want the standard operating procedure. So every 10 passengers board a carriage, they move around. It's really strange. I'm not entirely familiar with that mechanic just yet. Now, one faction I've steered away from so far in my limited number of runs is the Children of the Engine. They love the train, and the whole premise of this game is you're trying to find the promised land. And the promised land means you're gonna get off the train. So if you worship the train, you're not gonna like that. And they create a lot of interesting events that I haven't figured out an effective way to navigate, at least just yet. But that's a whole nother situation. So we're gonna make our way down here and get to the mountains. Once we get to the mountains, we're actually gonna be able to see a little bit further. And we've got deep deliberation. Okay. We must secure more space on the train. Yes, we will do so. So we've got 2 supply, but I'm actually gonna keep some supply handy because I like the option to be able to re-roll. Because effectively what I want to do is my strategy is going to be focusing on these 2 factions. The Knights of the Red Forest, which do happiness, and then the Explorers. We're going to need 3 different Guild of Explorers train cars before any of their faction is even going to make sense, and we're going to be able to feed off the synergy that's going to be created from that. So, welcoming the poor. This is great. We're minus 288, but now these things will generate 5 happiness as opposed to just... Now our speed is 100%. There's some other technologies out here that are pretty interesting. So I actually want to get them earlier. So I'm going to increase the engine speed by 3%, and then I'm going to try to get this to get us exploration zones. But it's going to take, it's a little bit of a backtrack. And in my time playtesting this, I haven't done it. So we just got to the mountains, and we got to decide where to go, and we definitely want to go to the rare one up here. Now, there's various environmental effects that can impact the map. There's contaminated zones. If you drive through forests, you'll go slower, but the people will be happier. A lot of interesting things at play. There's so many systems in this game, it can be a little bit overwhelming. When I first started playing it, I was like, I feel like I need a degree. We're going for the Knights of the Red Frost, so we'll take the Arsenal. And we actually have 2, so what I could do is I could stack them and upgrade that train, so now we'll get a little bit more happiness from it, I think, in theory. Yeah, that's a decent amount. That's a decent amount there. So let's see. We don't have very good visibility, and we just got down from the mountain, so we will take that path. There's all sorts of landmarks and various things that can impact the terrain, but I think if we just go here and here, we'll be fine. We'll gain 2 supplies from there, and then an artifact drone. Yeah, oh yeah, see, there we go. See that green pollution looking stuff? Yeah, that is contaminated. So we just got the engine overhaul. So now if we hover over this, we have the base speed of 100% and aging engine +3. Now I actually want this. Exploration zones begin to appear on the map. When reaching one, you obtain an artifact fragment. If we get 4 fragments, we get an artifact. So this is a way to kind of like create an engine for generating even more artifacts. And artifacts can be very powerful, and we can get a lot of them. Oh wait, never mind. I was like, we're gonna hit contamination. No, we're not. We're going to avoid it. Now wait, hold on. Oh, it's too late. This is the frozen people. Oh, it's -6 happiness. All right, so for 3 minutes, we get less happiness, but after that, we get a 5% bonus. I'm gonna choose that. It's not good for now, but as long as we can stay ahead of that, we're gonna be good in the long run. Okay, so we have our first sort of event. It's a night of severe blizzard. You try everything to secure visibility, but every attempt fails. Then an idea strikes. Ooh, an artifact of the Guild of Explorers. Ooh, and then we get a shining star. Do we want to lose a passenger? We've got 12 passengers, and we get 1 backlash. I'm gonna choose this. This is very risky. We just lost so much happiness, and we got large-scale unrest. Job shortage gained. Okay, so we're really getting hurt right now. But oh, the shining star gets us +1 visibility. I thought it was going to like do more than that, honestly. That was a bit risky. Oh, and look, new terrain force, but we'll go a little bit slower and we'll be happier. Okay, so there's a Colossus. So we're actually gonna go to it. We're gonna avoid the frozen people, which should make the people unhappy. I like that. So shining star is allowing me to see this earlier and plot my course a little bit better. Let's go ahead and see what we can't find here. And they begin training if we have 2 different cars, so let's begin their training. So we'll put that out here, and look, now they're training. And they produce more happiness through training. So we've got some cult of Templar-style train-worshipping warriors, I would like to imagine. All right, so let's take a look at the map real quick and see if we can't see these artifacts. Oh, okay. I think we're gonna pass that one. There's 2 there, so we should be able to get this one up here, and then figure it out from there. So every 4 we get an artifact, so we got to keep that in mind. So we do have an arsenal, and we do have the entertainment. Should we get this up to... Oh, I need 4 of them? I want more Guild of Explorers, honestly. But a field kitchen, I guess we're gonna build a train of Templars. So we're at 3, but we need 4 to generate the silver boost, where they're gonna gain 300% additional training, which will really boost happiness by 300%, because that's how the math works. All right, yeah, so I guess we're going all in on them. Cool. I'm pretty excited. These are some things, relics, and going in on this faction that I haven't done before. My old record was 51. When I did a test run, we got to day 41. So our goal is to either win or at least pass day 51. So taking a quick look ahead, I think we can get this and then get back on the straight and narrow. And the train is maxed out at 6 cars. We're doing a good job. I don't know what this relic does. It just says no effect. It's so random. There will be events where we lose passengers, so a memorial bell early will at least benefit experience. In fact, there we go. I could use my supplies to get some experience. That bumped us up to level 5, which allows us another train car. Oh man, you can see these artifacts way out into the distance. And we just passed the Colossus. I would imagine, since this is a demo and they're saying a lot of stuff's temporary, that this is placeholder art. So do we want artifacts or experience? I think we want the artifact drone. we're kind of just stacking these artifacts. We'll take runaway, so when we're in a blizzard, we're going faster. That hopefully will never be used, but if the blizzard catches up to us, we'll want to get out of it, right? And then I think whenever a drone supply is received, we get plus 80 happiness. That's going to be massive in the early stages, where hopefully we can stack that. And because the truth is we're going to be losing happiness. All right, I think the play is to just go down here. We'll pass 2 of these, which gets us to 3 fragments, and then there's the 4th one over there, and then we'll get another artifact. So we're at level 5, and the Promised Land observation. So, reports indicate that the temperature is rising as we head east. We may even discover conditions warm enough to live outside. So, we need to head for the Promised Land. That's why we wanted to avoid that faction of religious nuts who were like, but we worship the train. We don't want to live on green fields and have happy stuff. They want to be in a train in a blizzard. It's weird stuff, man. It's whack. It's the train cult. Oh, yes. Okay, but can I get back up there? I guess we'll know soon. So we got 4 supplies. We've got 6 trains. If I can get another red car. Ooh, there's another. Okay, there's the other Guild of Explorers. We do need. Oh, we've already got 2 newsrooms. That's a bummer. I need another type to start generating it, but at least I can upgrade that. So let's see if we can't get another red or green. Okay, that's a field kitchen. I've already got a field kitchen level 2. Bummer. Nothing good. Not what we wanted. Oh, look at this. So this is one of the things on the map. We went the southerly route. That's in contaminated zone, which drops happiness and speed. Wait, how's happiness go up by 7, but happiness goes down by 6? Oh, because we're in the forest. So the forest offsets it. I think we actually want to go down here because cool stuff happens. So we're going to do that. I want to show you these cool little landmarks. I mean, ultimately, we aspire to be the Guild of Explorers, so, you know, we got to do explory guildy stuff. All right, we've got another artifact drone. What's beta? Omega. Okay, so alpha, beta, and omega by getting rid of passengers. That's interesting. I mean, I assume that's going to be, like, absolutely incredible. And there are ways to get more. Oh, my gosh. Are we not? We're not researching. I guess we'll take the alpha. We'll lose a passenger as they get knocked off the train. Oh, good. Guild of Explorers. This is fantastic. All right, so now we have this, the exploration log. By having 2 Guild of Explorers vehicles, we're generating these exploration logs. All right, so we got to make a decision. We'll go here. All right, here's the world tree. This thing was venting out carbon into the air to try to make it hotter as the Ice Age was dawning on us. So we can lose a backlash. But we don't have any backlash and get 7 experience. Or we could take supply shortage gained. What does that do? You cannot gain supplies for the next 4, but we got this. Drone supply options increase. So the next 4 nodes, we want to pass those quickly. I guess it's like I want to go through here to get an artifact. You know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. We may be able to take the northerly route, but I'm down to 4 supplies. I think we're going to keep them, since we're not going to get them for a few times. We're entering the contaminated zone. Happiness drops, but we're in the forest, so it's actually like we're still +1 happiness. Preparing for the future. I guess we'll take the rationing. And the people of the tail cars. Once again, the placeholder art is fantastic. Gain 1 random gifts. What's a random gift? Oh, I've never gotten one of these before. Whoa. Happiness +0 per cycle. This value increases by 1 every 10 seconds. Oh, that's cool. So over time, this is going to be just producing, presumably, a lot of happiness. Oh, and look at that. All right, we're going to have to take off one of the night cars, because that research actually got us shanty cars. So in order to do that, we're going to want to be able to store these shanty cars, because they're not benefiting us at the moment. All right, we're about to get our 4th little fragment to get a relic. I'm going to call them relics or artifacts. Oh, and then we can go up here. I've got to decide where we need to go. Unfortunately, yeah, I guess it's this way. So here's the artifact from getting the 4. Oh, wow, this is a lot of options. Whenever you fill the recycling gauge, you get 3 experience. That's interesting. And when we're 7 or less. Oh, 7 or less. So children of the engine. Do we have any children's of the engine? I guess we could get another media synergy. Because we're going to have more than 7 cars. That one relic was tempting, but you'd have to build really, really tall. Which I guess could be done when we can stack shanties. So that's one of the things we're working towards, is when you scroll all the way down here, Eternal Bond means you can upgrade shanties into silvers and golds, which means you stack them, right? We might go through the mountains or we might go the southerly route. We do have to decide somewhat soon. But we're at day 18. Our goal is to pass day 51. So almost halfway there. We've got a ton of supply. I could spend 6 of them to go up. All right, we just researched the Poverty Relief Act. I don't know what this means. Shanty carriages can be upgraded to 4F. And shanty carriages can continue to be upgraded through absolute domination. But we stack all the people on top of each other, I guess? I'm not sure what that does. Ooh, okay, I see how this goes. We're basically stacking tons and tons of people on top of each other. Or it's going down the other track. Ooh. I'm gonna do the 3-shift system. That'll allow us to put out another car. And I need guilds of explorers. There's a newsroom. Okay, we can use that. The artifact drone has arrived, and he says a missing nut would increase speed by 3%. That's good. Or we could get more experience. I'm gonna take the speed. The speed is really important, and there's so many things that can happen to lose your speed. So the further we get ahead of this blizzard, the better. Okay. I really don't know where to go. I don't have enough vision. I'm gonna take... Actually, we're gonna go here to get the supplies. We're gonna pass that artifact. I don't see 4 that way. I see 2. I think we'll be fine. There's a wheelhouse, so that's another guild of explorers. That should push... Good. That's gonna boost that. These shanty cars is really what we gotta figure out, man. Okay, yeah, I couldn't... Hey, that actually worked out. Oh, there's an event down here. But I think... Oh, the crystal curtain. That's kind of cool. Oh, the engine is eternal. Look at this dude. We've got the Pope of the Cog right here. And we'll just take the loss of happiness, because I don't want to generate backlashes, and there's a chance of generating backlashes. Okay, we just had some restless dreams. Do we want to receive supplies or experience? I'll take the supplies, and I will use them. There's a shanty carriage. We'll take that, because I'm going to be able to stack them once I finally research that. And I need red or green. I'm not finding them. Come on, Daddy needs a red or a green. Control room. Okay, good. That's the Knights of the Red. Wait, this'll get them into their silver. Although we don't have the room for it yet. We gotta get more XP, or I think I can take a shanty off. I can store them now. Yeah. Huzzah! So we got Silver Knights. They're gonna generate 300% additional training, which is more happiness. We wanna build up as much as we can. We've got 2 shanties. Let's see what else we can't get. A field kitchen? See, this is what all of them are there. All 4 of these we can use. Training school, field kitchen. Goodness. Where's the wheelhouse? That's already tier 2. Or a blacksmith. Man. Okay, this is gonna be really interesting. But the good news is we are getting stuff that we're gonna be able to put into play. Just not yet. It's gonna take a little bit of time. Okay, the 3-shift system has just been upgraded, and as a result, we need to move to the 5-day work week. We really need to get down here and get Eternal Bond, and then after that, probably start upgrading speed. We're staying ahead, but eventually we might have an overcrowding event. And if and when we do, well, okay, oh, which way do we go? We're gonna take the northerly route. In the past, I've gone off the coast and into the water. Oh, this is gonna be weird. Yeah, we're going north. So I wanna see something different. The artifact says, oh, genius. When you gain supplies, you have a 25% chance to gain 1 more. That's pretty good. Receive a gold carriage drone supply 4 times. That also seems good. Happiness of plus 44. So the more people, yeah, we're gonna take genius. Sadism looks cool, but we haven't really set ourselves up to capitalize off that. Off of like throwing more and more people off our train. Now, where is the route? Oh my gosh, it's so far north. I've never gone this far. In my 2 previous runs, I have gone into the water. So this is new territory for me, and I'm pretty excited about it. So we're at 3,000 happiness, and each day passes, we lose 300 to 400. Worrisome. Okay, so from here, I guess we'll just go... Oh, wow, we're going into like an old city, but we'll pass a rare supply point. And man, I did not know we went this far north. I might be able to get 2 of these little artifact fragments. Okay, so the blacksmith is good and the newsroom's good, right? Could get a tier 3 newsroom right here by stacking this into a 2 and this 2 on top of the other 2 to give me a 3. Now we're gonna double down on our luck and I guess take... How close are we? We're pretty close. So we got plenty of these. Look, we're almost there, and then we'll get communal spirit. Day 25. We're gonna be just fine. Uh-oh. Who's this guy? Greetings, conductor. This is Knight Commander Im Sok Day. Oh, do we want to lose passengers? Or, ooh, we could get 3 passengers in a shanty carriage. Yeah, we'll do that. Fortunately, I'm gonna have to store it, but my storage capacity is limited to 9. But I'll be able to stack these in, I guess it's 135 and 145. So in 3 minutes. So as far as where to go next, we're gonna go here. And then there to get the 2 fragments. You get 20% movement speed for abandoned city points. Okay, that's pretty incredible. Okay, so when you're in the city, you can go around a lot more and gather more nodes. That's cool. All right, we got a new artifact. Oh, this is interesting. The training limits are removed, and we've got a whole lot of Knights of the Red Frost. Sure, what does that do effectively? I don't know how that's gonna affect the map. Hey, movement speed to be in around the cities for whatever reason. I wish I could see, like, overall what's impacting my happiness the most. The chimney. Okay, so we've got to... I'm going to go there. I'm glad we saw that, actually. We were able to change our route at the last moment. The chimney is a special location, which should give us a very unique thing, a unique decision. And from there, we'll get to figure out where we want to go. There's 2 different artifact points. Oh, well, there's a purple one, so that's going to be better. Wow, I have 10 supply. I've got so much supply. I think we're just going to stack it. Once we get that Eternal Bond, we'll do a big power creep moment, is my hope. All right, so we just got overcrowding. This is really unfortunate, but we did just meet the chimney. So we can lose backlash, which we don't have any backlashes. We can get 7 experience, or we can get 5 supplies. I'm gonna take the supplies. Maybe experience would have been a better play, but because that will allow us to like put more trains out. But I'm about to just like combine a bunch, stack them, rack them, and stack them. All right, there it is. Eternal Bond. We'll make the decision, and now we can actually put another car out there. So I think it's the blacksmith is what we want. I do, or did I want the wheelhouse? No, I've already got a wheelhouse. I need a 3rd Guild of Explorers train. Oh, there it is. The archive. All right, we got one. Ooh, and it's gold. That's cool. So I just realized that some of the cars are gold, silver, and bronze. That's, whoops. Speed is still over 100%, and we will have options to further increase that speed. You are overseeing an important task, but a faint stomach pain is building, as if something might burst out at any moment. Okay, so do we have a hasty conclusion, or do we just start farting a lot? What does that even mean, flatulent one? Is that a relic? All carriages produce -4% happiness? What? That's a son of a gun. That is lame. But I don't know what the other decision was. And we have 19 supply. That's just nuts. There's an artifact. Get rid of my farts. Yeah, so you could have sadism and then do these residential conversions, things that get rid of passengers and really boost your happiness. That would be kind of nuts, but we'll have to take the more simple ones. That's a build that I'm curious about trying, is like a build where we're just gonna be taking on passengers and killing them, I guess? It's kind of wild. Oh, look at that. Okay. Empty launch pad. That's fantastic. Let's go see what Elon Musk has been up to. Him and Bezos over there have been building some stuff. I am gonna see, okay, I can get another archive. Get a tier 2 archive off the bat. That worked out well. Yeah, we have so much supplies. I've never had this much supply. I have a blacksmith and a training school. I could use another training school and a blacksmith. So this is +1 or +4. This is always +3. I'll do the blacksmith. And a Luddite movement. Luddites are people who don't like technology. Supply shortage gained X2, or we get a backlash for 1 passenger lost. Well, we've got overcrowding, so that actually helps our speed. Okay, the first class passengers have summoned us. We have watched you for a very long time, and not once have you disappointed us. Okay, so we got first class favor is gained. I'm not sure where that buff is. Here we go. Oh, wow. All carriages produce 33% more happiness. That's pretty good. And I'm hoping what's gonna happen in about 3 percentage point increases is a big power creep moment. We'll see. All right, so we just got Eternal Bond, which means the shanty cars can be upgraded like so. So we went from producing +5 to now producing, now it's +23, which means I can get an archive out there, and we go from silver to Guild of Explorers to producing 50% more records if we can get a 4th one out there, a 4th different car. I can't just put another wheelhouse because we already got them. We'll be doing 200% more records. And we also want some more Knights of the Red Frost. Got a tier 3 wheelhouse, a tier 3 newsroom, and a tier 2 archive. And another arsenal. Oh, this is fantastic. So I think I just got a tier 3 arsenal. Are we cooking with gas? Because it's starting to smell like gas out here. Tier 2 training school. I've never gotten a tier 4. Going all in on the greens and reds. Got a tier 2 control room, which is gold. I've used about half of my supply, and we're stacking up. I'm just running out of room right now. Got another archive, which is enough to get it to tier 3. And I think right now, like, that's some pretty good planning. We've spent a lot of time on that. Let's go ahead and see what's going on in Elon Musk's launch pad. SpaceX left. They all went to Mars. Left us here, those jerks. And we're 3 artifacts. Oh, man. I could backtrack, but I don't want to. I think I'm going to go here, actually, and then make my way that way. What happens when we pass this launch pad? Do we see it in the background? I think it'll just be an event that pops up. Empty launch pad. I love the placeholder art. We can search for an engine. We can get 4 passengers, or we can receive 5 supplies. Let's search for the engine parts. So we got this. Speed 15%, but all carriages produce minus 25% happiness. So very risk reward there. Not sure I'm a huge fan of that. Ideally, I could get a newsroom. If I could get a newsroom, I could get a tier 4 newsroom. That's the one I need exactly. Give me a newsroom. Control room. I'm at 7 out of 9 and it's making me a little bit nervous. I can always delete them. I don't have to take anything else. Oh, there's the blizzard. Yikes. We might get hit with the blizzard. We gotta go straight. We're slowing down really hard on this turn. I do not want to go backwards. Okay. And we got a drone from getting the 4 artifacts. Okay, empty supply ledger sounds fun because if we visit 3 rare supply outposts, we can complete this into something else. That sounds curious. I could have taken the vision to get more sight, but we need to get to these purple ones, so there's no guarantee that we'll hit 3 more in this run, but I feel like it's worth it. A little risk and a lot of reward. This is the most happiness I've ever had at any one moment. So pretty excited about that. We could backtrack. I guess we'll actually want to go this way. I think. We'll know more in a moment because they both... Ooh, poverty relief policy. Let's summon the commanders of the Knights of the Red Frost because we've got a lot of them. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm going to take the 2 backlash, but we're going to lose overcrowding. So now we just lose happiness, but we don't lose speed. So our speed's at 121%, and our happiness is at almost 20,000. In the end, it's about money. I don't want any backlashes. They drop happiness, so I'm not going to take the 4 supplies. Oh, we just got 2,000 happiness, which is decent. About 10%-ish. All right, there we go. There's a purple. We need 3 of them, remember, and then we can complete this supply ticket. The supply ledger. Ledger ticket, you know. All right, we got 7 supply. Do we want to keep them? Oh, no, no, no. What's that? The forest laboratory. I'm going to go for the laboratory. Technology, man. Look at how many we have so many relics. I don't even know. Can we take any more? What happens? All right, we just got to the next level. I want more red or more green. Wait, this one's purple. Oh, but it's Children of the Engine. Skip them. Oh, Geographic Information Office. We're going to be generating more. Yeah, we need that. We absolutely do need that, and we need to put that immediately into play. Now we've got Guild of Explorers at gold. So we have access to better trains now? Knights of the Red Frost Command Center. It's legendary. It's purple. I need that as well. I just know I need it. Oh, we got gold for them. Gain a control facility that produces a large amount of happiness. And training cycles reduced by 1, so I think our happiness is just gonna... It's gonna get silly, isn't it? Let's use some supply and see... Yes, a tier 2 control facility. Oh my gosh. Guys, I've never had a run this good in this game. This is, I think, my 3rd or 4th run. I'm so pleased. Although, it would be nice if we could do this ledger. I've always been curious about what it is. Has the opportunity, doesn't take it, because I want... Oh, we got... The Children of the Engine are growing more violent. Get them off my train, okay? Public opinion, minus 13% less happiness. That is manageable. I guess we can buy ourselves a little more time to decide. Okay, I could go down all this route, but I'd have to backtrack a little bit. The blizzard's back here. Whoa, it's kind of creeping up, isn't it? And we're just about to pass the laboratory. A massive exterior of the facility is covered in snow and ice, yet traces of chemical combustion remain visible in several places. Lost archive gained, or we could get rid of these 2 backlashes. We're at such... Ooh, I gotta see what it is. I gotta see. Experience plus 33, but we get minus 22 happiness a cycle and minus 11% happiness a cycle. I would not have chosen that had I known it did that. That's nuts. That's kind of nuts, and I regret it. But we can't go back now. We must go forward. All right, I can get a tier 2 geographic office, or I could try to do... Yeah, I can't do any of the others. So we'll do that. So cool, man. We got literally the Knights of the Red Frost, my little Templar boys. All right, I'm risking it. We need to... Oh my gosh, why am I not doing this? I need to upgrade speed. The forest is decreasing our speed by 10%, but we're still at 111%, which means in theory we should be able to outrun the blizzard, even with taking a little bit of a backtrack here. Blizzard's right here. And I'm not seeing anything else. There's a lot of fragments here. We should be able to get another artifact there. I haven't been looking. Have we broken 30,000 happiness? Because that's pretty good. There's a field kitchen. So we'll get a tier 3 field kitchen. Yeah, you can see these unhappiness ticks are at about 2,000, give or take. So we're generating maybe enough, even with some just massive debuffs. We have such massive debuffs. I would not have chosen this. Minus 11%. See, minus 22 happiness cycle is not a lot, but minus 11% per carriage is a lot. We need to overcome that with technology. Advanced Common Rail System. That's this. So we're at 4% faster. We're gonna get 5% faster. We weren't min-maxing this properly because I think we didn't have research going for a little bit, and I'm sure some of you were screaming at the monitors of your phones like, "What is you doing?" Look at this. We got the bishop here. We could get rid of one of our backlash, which I will gladly take. The children of the engine are actually got my back for once. And then what does the artifact say? Receive bronze carriage, happiness plus 16 a cycle. Yeah, I guess we'll do the rose. That should offset some of the backlash and some of the other... Oh, what's this? The abyss. And then I should... Oh wait, how many purples have we done? It's either that or the 2 artifacts. Rising temperature. Yes, the promised land is near. It's day 45. We're doing great. A wheelhouse. I don't think I need that one. Yeah, my chances of getting a tier 4 wheelhouse are slim. I want another control room is what I want. Or the geographic information office. Wow. Big unhappiness. All right, what's in the abyss? It looks like the Sarlacc pit. We're gonna find Boba Fett. He's gonna join our... Ooh, a 60% chance of getting a drill core, or a 40% chance of a broken drone, or we can get experience. I just got a drill core. What does that do? Oh my gosh. It was a 60% chance of getting a 7% boost to speed. We're at 130%. So there's a relic that boosts speed. And whenever you're over 100%, you get those percentage points over as happiness. That would be so fantastic if we got that. I would just be so happy. All right, I guess we're gonna go through here and then make a decision. I could hit that relic fragment, or I could go this way. Either way, we just gotta keep running for our lives. We're about to go from 132% speed to 138, 137. That's crazy. Although we're below the anti-icing infrastructure. Fantastic. Oh, okay, that's curious. If we did that earlier, maybe. You know what? I'm doing it. That'll drop it from 4 fragments necessary to 3. I don't know how much longer this is gonna go. Okay, I want that fragment, and we just need more supply now. We need to find ways of getting more and more supply. Ooh, every time you lose 2 passengers, 1 passenger's lost, so we'll take the red-eye statue. That's a very strange artifact. We were at 30,000. To be at 25,000 is a little bit unnerving. We gotta get rid of this backlash. All right, we just got the 4th fragment. Do we wanna lose minus 8%, but after 3.5 minutes at day 48? We're getting really close to like the farthest I've ever... We're ahead of it. Yeah, we'll take the... We'll drop by 8%. We're researching speed. We're still at 129%. What's gonna happen if we make it? If we survive all the way to the end? All right, I'm gonna lose that last backlash. The training school, that's not what we wanted. Command center is already tier 2. I guess we'll take it. But we're at 8 out of 9. I just can't hold. Wait, we're at 9 out of 9. Oh, that's because I got an artifact. Oh my gosh. My level 3 trains produce 33% more happiness. Yes. I wonder if that's enough to start building us back up. All right, we're gonna go that way. It's nervous, man. We're going down. Treason? Anthony, I will not forget you. An enraged mob is marching toward the engine room, but the Knights of the Red Frost are deploying troops to stop them. Well, I'm sure glad we've maximized those guys. Command center. Yes. All right, now I get to go to a tier 3 command center. I can put another control room out there. Look at how big the command center is. 580% current boost in output. I still feel like it's just not enough. We're out of supplies, but we did just decrease that. The number of artifacts we need. Let's do the Orc Waste Heat Power Module, which increases speed. So I like to think of it as the Orcs just painted the train red and it's gonna go faster, because that's how it works. And we're gonna go, I guess, to get that artifact. Yeah, we're in this like, oh man, we're at 17,000. I thought I generated enough happiness, but that car is generating 161 happiness. Oh, wow. 2 artifacts. Wow. Okay, over performance. We'll take dispatch. Think that's good. Oh wow, this is good. For each active bronze synergy, that will only be 3. I think we need blood and sweat because we have a ton of the Knights of the Red Frost. So let's see if the number goes up enough. Man, we're losing 3,000 a tick. We're in. This is wild. See, the armed mobs increases proportional to my passenger count. I don't know what I need to do to stop that. There's a baby control room, so we'll take that. Yeah, big control room. Guess we can put a tier 2 newsroom out there. I don't know if that actually lowers our stuff. I guess we don't want small cars out there taking up space, do we? This is tough. Yeah, the only way through is to upgrade. Now this is gonna be tier 3. 29 to 77, yeah, see, it's just not nearly as much as all the knights. I think I might be doing something wrong. Prepare to stop. Beyond the window, the murky toxic green of the polluted world is gone. Wait a minute, where are we? No, we're almost there. We are almost there. I'm gonna get an artifact right here, and it's gonna save the day. Then we're gonna hit these 2 nodes. There's no way we're right there. We're at 8,000. We're under 10,000. Come on, give me a good artifact, please. Please save me. Oh my gosh, please, 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 please. Okay, we got 2 artifacts. Oh my gosh, this is massive. Cycle duration. If we'd gotten this earlier, I want the speed. But we're at 129%. I feel like cycle duration. Instead of 10 seconds, this takes 8. Okay, we're gonna all produce 5% more happiness, but our hand size will go down by 1, which is totally fine at this point. We just gotta make it. We're so close. We've got 2 nodes, and then the Tree of Life. How many days will this take? And we're researching speed. Maybe one of those research options. I don't know what we can do. Thoughts and prayers. I think I need to get rid of that so we have the room. All right, what's this? Speed is 4%. Okay, yes. We're gonna get 10% extra speed, and after more minutes than we're gonna need, it's gonna blow up. That's fine. We'll blow up after we get to the train. Come on, just make it. Just make it. Just make it. In an instant, the thick, vile contamination clears and a beautiful sight unfolds before your eyes. A lush green forest, a land overflowing with life. This is the promised land you have longed for so desperately. You have succeeded. Everyone prepare to disembark. Victory, question mark? So this is how we did it. Knights of the Red Frost and the Guild of the Explorers, both at gold. I think there were some other things like getting culture up we probably could have done. We went for factions as opposed to like types of cars. There's a lot of synergy, there's a lot of mechanics. I don't know how to get rid of our mobs. The exploration log, I think, helped us a lot. We didn't get even, like, to the maximum level there. Artifact fragments helped, and this job shortage kind of sucked. We made it. And the demo has ended, we did it. Day 53, so my run when I got to day 51, bummer. Hey, but this is only another beginning. And so, yeah, I'm so happy we did it. We have achieved victory. Let me know if you guys want to see more. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.